Welcome to final round. It is Sunday and it's where the points really count to your weekend racing. So hopefully you've seen the video yesterday, and remember the strategy guides are available on our Friday's video. So we're still at the Las Vegas Grand Prix event and it's not been the best of start. Yesterday you've seen the video, we finished on a 376, whereas today we've already dropped 2 points in race number 3, and Max Bott absolutely destroying us in Silverstone with a really bad start also. But it is what it is. But let's look forward to the racing ahead. We've got Austin, Miami, Imola and Monza. So let's kick it off with Austin for race number 5. Race number 5, Austin, and it sees us go against a real player. And this is going to be an interesting battle indeed. Let's see how many points we can get. Can we get the full? Can we not drop so many? It's going to be an interesting race, and we're about to find out. We're going to put Hamilton on that Merlion, and we're going to put Verstappen on what is Hook, I'm feeling. Good luck to Mark G. It's going to be a battle and a half. It's probably not going to be a great weekend for us, but we're certainly in for a fight. Here we go then. Let's see if we can clutch anything through. And already we're out in the lead. It's a good start from Max Verstappen, and he's up to P2. So Max Verstappen already leading the way. Rival looking after his power unit early on by the look of it. And we've still got Hamilton behind. So expect the rival to come back at us. And here he comes. So we're just going to cut that down. And you can see the rival now just trying to close that gap all the time. We're going to hold some power unit. Hamilton's got some great tyre management. And you can see now we'll just push through the little bits of sections where we can make a good corner exit. There's another one with Verstappen. So this is not over at all. It's going to be a great battle between Mark. And we come down to this corner. We're still pushing Verstappen as much as we can. He hasn't got the best tyre management though. That's our problem. We're still cutting down. And he's still there, Max Verstappen, which is great news. Rival's got less power unit than us. And that's good. We're just going to keep hold of that. And you can see Verstappen is still bang there. Can we get... Rival right out the back of us now. Oh, we don't want to go for softs, that's for sure. We're going to have a quicker pit stop. That's the bonus here. And we're going to come flying out of that corner. And we're going to push all the way into pit now. Verstappen needs some power unit. But he's right behind the rivals, though. This is a great chance for Verstappen. He's used a lot of power unit. Rival's got some good power unit left as well, though. But we're coming into the softs. And we're going to just push... Oh my God, I pitted Verstappen by accident. No way, I've ruined it. Oh, what a rookie mistake. Why? Oh, why did I just do that? Oh, Aaron, you have just wrecked your race. Well done. What was I doing? That could have been in the bag. And we've just destroyed it. We have just destroyed our race. Oh, it is not our day. Not our day. But never mind. We all learn sometimes. Why did we go to the softs? We didn't mean to pit Verstappen. And that makes me sick. Never mind, one of them weekends to forget. It's not going to be P1 this week because one player has only dropped 2 points and we're about to drop another couple. Oh man, that's frustrating. What an idiot. That's probably the biggest mistake I've done this year. And now I've got to come back in the pits and take my medicine, my pain. And that is not good. But, we've got to get P3 as an absolute minimum here. So it won't be that bad. It will be bad, but it won't be that bad. Oh, man, I can't believe that. Can't believe what we've done. First race as well. And then Verstappen, we're going to just try and close the gap. We're not obviously going to get anywhere near. Rivals only got less than 25% tyres, though. So they're going to have to conserve. And we're pushing all the time. There's it's not going to be a chance that we catch him. But we're trying. We are absolutely trying. We never know. Miracles might happen. Hamilton will cut down. And Verstappen coming out of the straight. He's not going to run out of tyres, that's for sure. But we've tried. I think we could have got this. I think this could have been 47. But it was an absolute stupid mistake. And Hamilton does come across in P1. And it's a bad race for Verstappen. He could have got P2, I think. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. And yeah, we have to take it. We have to take 46. Sadly, I think we could have had that in the bag. It's not going to be P1 this week, though. But yeah, we move on. We've got Mark again. I probably should have waited on the search, but I said stuff it and just search because that's the mood I'm in right now. And this is going to be another interesting race against Mark. Hopefully I don't mess it up again. P2, P4, P5, P6 for the rival. And yeah, hopefully we don't wreck. And we don't pit when we shouldn't. That is key here. We're going to go hook. And let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, maybe we can snatch a podium still. Maybe we can just finish in the top 10. But let's see. It is absolutely killer out here. We do get a good start, but so does the rival. He's into P3 on the hard tyres, though. That's an interesting start. Not something a strategy that I'm used to seeing in Miami. And we'll conserve down the straight. And it's a hard and medium for the rival. And we're going to be doing that 2-stop. So we're just going to push through. And hopefully with the hards, we can actually get a bit of a gap. But I'm still so frustrated. But never mind. As we need to make amends now. We're started well, though. Rival looks like he could be doing a 1-stop, though. I'll be interested to see if that is the quickest way round. Because I don't believe it is, but I don't know everything. So we're going to push Hamilton now. And Verstappen. Got a good gap. But never know with that 1-stop. It might be quicker. Just got to keep at it, though. Hamilton rounds the corner onto the back straight. So does Verstappen. And Hamilton will then come out and back into the pits. Verstappen, we've got enough tyres, which is good. You can see the rival starting to push now as well. And we're going to come back for some softs. Hopefully Hamilton can get out pretty quick. He's got that fast pit stop. And he comes out. Oh, just ahead of the hard tyres. Perfect. And back into play. So Hamilton's sitting P3. Got a good amount of power unit as well. And Verstappen's used quite a lot of power tyre here. So I've just got to be careful on that one. Got the rival here on mediums. He's probably in the same boat, really. And now we're going to come and carry on. So Verstappen's in, expecting this rival to potentially go to hards. If they are trying this for, 1-stop. And Verstappen back out. Where does Verstappen come out? P3. Behind the hard tyres. And we've got the edge at the minute. And he has gone hard tyres, but we should be so much quicker than the rival. That is one thing we should be. You can see already past the hard tyres now as well. And P1, P2. So, Hamilton will come in for mediums. This will be his last stop. Verstappen still got one more stop to do. And crucially, I think he's going to come ahead of that hard tyres. Rival pits as well. I wonder if we'll get Mark again. I'm assuming it's Mark, MRK. So Verstappen down here. I can't believe it. I think Austin was definitely there for us until we made that mistake. What we got? A very good gap here. What's the rival on? On hards as well. It's a lot of catching up to do. Especially with Hamilton on Merlion as well. And Verstappen through. But hey ho, we always have the possibility of making mistakes. And fair play to those who don't. Because sometimes it's the way the cookie crumbles. You've got to accept the defeat. So P1 for Hamilton. P2 for Verstappen. We've got the hard tyres behind him with quite a decent level of power unit. And then we'll conserve and push. Just gaining that power unit back to fend off any attack. And again, we can push down. It's looking in the bag, I think, here. 1 lap to go. Rival's pushing. He doesn't pit, which is surprising because he's going to run out of tyres, but he's comfortably in P3 and P4, though. And we've gone the last lap now. Rival's pushing. But he will run out of tyres very shortly. But he's so far ahead of P5 and P6, then why not try and push and put me under pressure? But here we go. We're about to come and take victory. It's a bit of a revenge against the last race. We do get the 47. And yeah, sadly we had to play Mark, the real player, as well. But yeah, sadly we just couldn't get the job done. Overall, but that is 47. Back on to winning ways. I won't have to show you the well, I'll still show you anyway. 8 Norris, 7 Hamilton, and that 1679 team score. Race number 7 then, it's Imola time, and let's see what we can do here. We waited a few minutes for Mark to potentially race, so we don't get him again, and we don't ruin each other's rounds potentially. And we're going to see at this very difficult Imola track if we can get another 47. It's all about damage limitation. We've dropped too many points for first place. So we are just going to try and do what we can do. We're going Kauai. And yeah, we're probably looking at a top 10 now. Sadly, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. Lights out. We're off. Hamilton, Verstappen to lead the way from the first corner. It's a beautiful start and it's a great multi-21 because Verstappen is straight past Lewis Hamilton. So looking at doing that 3-3-2 with Max Verstappen and doing a 4-4 with Lewis Hamilton. So we should be good on them strategies. And at the moment, we've pulled very nicely clear. It's Max Verstappen in P3, our biggest danger at the moment. The rival is pushing on both of his cars, but they are far enough back at the moment. If you've got around 86 tyre management, you should be good for free softs. You can't push massively, but you should be good. And Lewis Hamilton with the 99 means he can do 4 medium quite nicely indeed. Remember, 3 laps is 33% a lap, and you can see another 5% clear for Verstappen, and Hamilton over 4-5% clear as well. So we're going to come in this lap with Verstappen, and with that extra bit of tyre management that we've got, we're going to try and pull the pin a little bit. We're going to try and push that gap so we can come out in some clear air. Hopefully between P3 and P5 is the aim. And you can see now Verstappen boxing straight in. Really good stint. And Hamilton will continue through. Doing that 4-4. Where does Verstappen come out? It's quite a slow pit lane here at Imola. But we do come out where we thought. And it's a very nice bit of clear air. is into P4 already, right behind P3 and P2. The rival doing a one-stop, the bot. And no problem for Max Verstappen. He's flying. Hamilton, perfectly timed. 3% tyre left. He's in. Rival just running out on the last corner. But that's all good because it sends Max Verstappen on his way. Hamilton, will he come out in P2? Yes, he does. So job done for Lewis Hamilton. You can see the gap with the rival still having to pit as well. And after the first round of pit stops, that should sew up the 47. Verstappen with another lap to do first. But that should be on its way. So, Verstappen carrying on through. Will pit at the end of this one. But he's got good tyre management. So, he's well on his way. Any dangers from behind? Just the one, Max Verstappen pushing, but he's still got a pit, I believe. So he should be really okay on that point. And it is just cruising. Cruising, damage limitation. Hamilton continues on. 2 laps to go. Verstappen coming out, and there's the rival. It's closer than I thought, but we have got ahead. We've stayed ahead. He's stuck behind P3, but he can't really push that much either. So this should be now plain sailing here at Imola. With one race to go after this, the very tricky Monza, especially with wet weather potential too. So we've got to make sure we get past that. But here we go. Hamilton down the straight will finish off this nicely. And yeah, well clear at the moment. P1, P2. But looking good. That big 47 is what we needed. And we're going to come home to finish the job in Imola. The first Italian track done and dusted. Hamilton just runs out of tyres on the line. Verstappen gets P2. And it is a very much needed 47 to give ourselves a podium chance. But we're against some very tough competition. And let's see what that does. Let's see what the rival 1636 against 1689. Drivers not far off the same. And the car not a million miles away either. Race number 8 then here at Monza. The final race of this round. And at the minute, we have only dropped 3 points. It's just the way we do it. The way we dropped them. It's obviously, you can see, a very nice matchup. Our first P1, P2 start. That's incredible. That is not what I thought we'd be getting. I'm going to try something as well, based on the fact of how far we are ahead. So Merlion and Verstappen, I'm going to try and just cement this with the hards, actually. No, I'm not. No, I am not. I'm going on to this one, and I'm going to hook. So the reason what I want to do here, and I'm going to try it because this is my only probably time to try it without going max. I want to see if Lewis Hamilton, with 99 tyre management, can do 4 medium here. So we get our good start. We're well ahead of the rival. They're doing 1 stops. Max Verstappen can potentially do 3 here. But I just want to see the strength of the 4-4 medium. And like I said, always trying to look for new ground on strategy breakthroughs. And I want to just see if it's possible. With probably a good matchup, though. You probably do need a good matchup. You can see at the moment, we're bang on. 4 mediums. I mean, you could run 4 medium, 4 hard, I guess. Verstappen should be able to do 3 laps. It does definitely help doing this strategy from the front. I don't think 4 medium from the back is really an option because of your tyre management. But we're going to do 1 more lap with Verstappen. And yeah, we've got a percent or two spare on this 4M. We're going to come in for some softs for Verstappen. And he's got a decent enough gap. Actually, we won't do any servicing because I want to get a quick pit stop. I think track position and not getting held up is more important around Monza. And P3 mediums is going to go to 4 laps as well. Because we're under no threat, Hamilton will probably just go to mediums and we'll just bring it home. And then Verstappen timed that perfectly. Into the pits on 0%. And Hamilton, we won't use any power unit. We'll save the environment. And there you go. Verstappen's not going to come out P2. But he'll close up pretty quickly until that medium tyre pits. That medium tyre coming in this lap. And then we should be pretty good to go. Where's Hamilton? Coming down the straight now. And we'll be entering the pits. So, 4 medium does work. But you can't push whatsoever. And that is on 99 tyre management too. But it's worth a try. It is absolutely worth a try. Where does he come out? P2. Ahead of that Mercedes who's coming down the straight. And we can put back on to medium. So looking good. Looking very good indeed. To get this win. And to finish strongly. And at the minute, we would have been sitting P1 if it weren't for that mistake, I think, in Austin. I think we would have got it. Verstappen probably going to run out of tyres at the end of the next lap. But it's the risk we took. And he's pretty clear. Hamilton P3 doing that 5 hards. And he's into the pits. All we've got to do is come out ahead of Max Verstappen. And we've got a 17-second gap right now. So I think it's fair to say there's absolutely no dangers of that. Depends how much time we lose running out of tyres. The answer is not a lot at all. Actually, it didn't hold us up whatsoever. Hamilton is actually going to run out of tyres as it stands. So that 4 medium, just not in the bag at all. Definitely would probably recommend if you're starting from the front of 4 medium, 4 hard potentially. But there we go. It's always good to know. It's always good to try. And that's how you discover your new go-to strategies sometimes. So for rounding the final corner, 1 lap to go. Verstappen will probably win this race because Hamilton's tyres are going to be so shot at the end of it. And there's loads of back markers as well. Back markers really starting to be a pain on this game again. They were fixed by Hutch, but I feel they've certainly become a lot more painful lately. And you can see there, Hamilton really getting held up massively by the top. Look at that. Look how much cars is round here. It is incredible. It is follow the conga. As we come round the final corner, it's chaos trying to keep up with them. And Verstappen does end up taking the win just in the chaos of cars of Monza. Back markers simply just don't get out of the way anymore that clearly. But there you go. That is a very dissatisfying final round. But I know it's on me as well. I know a lot of people will say, well, you only dropped 3 points. But when you're in this level of the game right now, 376 is what's required. Most groups to get P1. So after being 12 out of 12 perfect, it is disappointing. 1541 for the rival. And let's show you. And that's why that 1 point was important. Gilliam takes us at the top. Where fair play to him. He actually dropped points on the last race, so he was looking good for a max score. For us, though, yeah, race 3, Silverstone, and that mistake in race 5, I do really think we'd have got that extra 1 point. We've got plenty of drivers still to come, though, who can put in very, very decent rounds. So we've got Mustafa, Pierre, and, yeah, some hidden ones down there as well, including Will. So plenty of chances for a lot of people today. Let's fingers crossed. Let's see if we can hold on to P3. If not, we'll take a top 10 all day long. But I just wish it was in slightly better circumstances.